Hello, this is your host, Daniel Byford. Welcome to the first episode of the Raider Hater podcast. Please consider joining our Patreon. Your support can help our podcast grow, and your membership will gain you access to exclusive content, like ad-free episodes and our Talkback series. Enjoy the episode. So we'll start out by saying that everybody's arriving separately to Arboria, so none of your characters actually know each other yet. But let's go ahead and start out with Rachel. Kind of describe your character. You can go ahead and read your character backstory.
My name is Cortini. I'm a druid. I'm a Lightfoot halfling. I was raised in a druidic circle in the Hollow Forest south of the Russian Spring River. When I was a young woman, I fought a great monster. I defeated that monster, but not before it ate my best friend. After defeating this monster, I was praised far and wide for my courage and strength, even though I was unable to save my friend. I basked in the glory of my achievement, but the guilt of fame has led me to the vices of Crown Harbor. Feeling like an imposter, I began adventuring to live up to the folk hero title I was given. I quickly catch wind of a band of raiders that has been terrorizing small communities throughout the Crown Harbor region. I reach Arboria looking for these raiders.
And as you reach Arboria, you actually, since you are drawn to vices, the first place that you find is the Dragon's Claw. You walk in and you buy yourself a drink. You're sitting at the bar. So now we're going to move on to Becca. Go ahead and tell us about your character real quick.
My name is Sora the Flyer Yarzrit. I am a barbarian, gold dragonborn. I grew up in a village of warriors in the Hollow Forest. I have witnessed my family train and accomplish many victories through the years. When I was merely a young warrior in training, the leaders of my tribe brought a tiefling man back to our village. He told us all the tale of how his family and tribe were destroyed. Only a few years later, my village was attacked by the same band of raiders. My parents told me to flee for my life, and that was the last time I saw them alive. I heard rumors that my village was decimated with no survivors. I now hunt the raiders that took everything from me. When their trail runs cold, I find myself in Arboria looking for another lead.
And so as you arrive in Arboria, you're kind of asking around, you're trying to see what information you can find about this group, which also leads you to the Dragon's Claw Tavern. So you are also in the same tavern that Cora is. Moving on to Jiv.
Okay, my name is Morthos, known as Chaos. I'm a Tempest Cleric of the Tiefling race. My tribe was living in the Hollow Forest. I lived with my parents, brother, wife, and 2 daughters. One day, a band of raiders attacked us, but my tribe retaliated, refusing to be taken captive. These raiders killed my family and nearly killed me when I was saved by several dragonborn barbarians. They brought me to their village and named me Chaos for the aftermath of my tribe's destruction. Later, I returned out on my own following the rushing Spring River. When I come to a waterfall and I felt compelled to walk through it, there I met an unknown entity. I began to meditate in the presence of this cosmic energy, and I become one with this powerful force. After joining with this mysterious deity, I am given some cryptic information about one of the raiders that destroyed my tribe. I follow this lead to the town of Arboria.
Everybody that's looking for information, you're all looking for the same band of raiders, but for different reasons, which also leads you to the Dragon's Claw, because that is where you would find information. That's where you'd meet up with locals and kind of ask them. And then finally, Carrie, go ahead and tell us about your character.
I'm Bola Wind River, Fighter 1, half orc.
That's good.
Okay. I grew up in Crown Harbor, raised alone by my orc father. He fell in love with my human mother and left his way of life. They settled in this large city before my mother died, giving birth to me. My father wanted the best for me and stayed within human society despite the constant racism. I joined the army to gain access to an education. I had to work twice as hard as everyone around me. I became a scout for the Royal Army, finally earning respect of my peers. I served many missions under this charge. After being discharged from the Royal Army, I became a bounty hunter to seek out evil and foil their schemes. A new bounty leads me to the small logging town of Arboria.
Everybody has ended up in Arboria, and one by one, you're slowly making your way into the dragon's paw. So each of you, one at a time, would be meeting and speaking with the innkeeper, and her name is Miri Stormland, a human, and she's the innkeeper. She owns the dragon's paw.
Okay. I think I'm sitting at the bar and grabbing a drink there.
And then she says, "Oh dear, we don't get many halflings out here. What brings you here?"
I am here to kind of get better and renew my way of life after this trip.
Well, I can definitely get you a drink, and as she pours you an ale, and she takes your coin. She just said, "Well, if a fresh start is what you want, there's plenty of places you can go for that. There's not a lot of folks out here, though. Most people out here are just working the land. We've got many lumberjacks out here. We just harvest trees from the hollow forest, and we take them into Crown Harbor to sell."
Have you gotten any raiders around here lately?
Raiders? Well, I have heard some rumors of raiders in the hollow forest, though I've also recently heard that some of our loggers have gone missing.
And as you ask that question of raiders, I'm walking in, and then
And
I hear,
perks your interest, yeah.
I hear raiders. I'm interested.
And so you walk
Start-
up
I
and
start
join
walking
the
over
conversation.
Right.
And she says, "Oh, Dragonborn, never seen one of you before."
That's me.
But yeah, she says, never met one of you before, though I did hear there used to be a tribe in the hollow forest. Oh dear, let me get you a drink on the house.
Thank you. That's why I come looking for raiders as well.
Well, that sucks about your family.
I do everything I can to live in their legacy.
You can definitely seek honor for your tribe. I would see why you would want to.
I must avenge.
But what I was just telling the wee one here is,
Oh yeah, you just
tall and you're like 7'6".
I'm like,
You're standing on the bar stool and she's just standing next to you, and she's still like 3 feet taller than you. And you can see this barkeep just like looking up and then looking down and looking up. And yeah, she's like, I'll just tell you what I told her. I haven't heard much of raiders, but I have heard that some of our loggers have been going missing, and it might be related.
missing loggers. I say, logging must be big in this town, huh?
It's our main export. We sell it to the capital down at the coast, but we usually take it on a boat down the river to the coast. Or at least they do. I don't. I own this. This is where all of those loggers come to drink and forget the fact that they're loggers.
Where you guys at?
I'm Morthos.
So you enter the tavern as they're having this conversation.
I enter this tavern.
But you hear again the word raiders peaks.
I hear
their interest.
it does pique my interest, and I head for the darkest of corners within the tavern to continue listening.
So you're surveilling.
I am surveilling.
Roll that and then add your stealth to it.
So 18 plus your stealth is on here, +1.
Okay,
So
now
19,
Yeah.
19, you successfully hide in kind of a dark corner and listen in on this conversation. None of them notice you come through.
okay.
Do you have like your hood up? Because the only thing that distinguishes you as a tiefling are those horns.
I do have my hood up because I am very conscious of not all beings like tieflings, so I want to hide my appearance as much as possible.
Until you feel welcome, you're gonna.
Correct.
Yeah, got it. So yeah, you are successfully kind of eavesdropping from the corner.
Okay.
And then as he sits down and is listening to that continued conversation, Vola walks into the same tavern.
Can I already be seated?
Yeah.
You were-
So Vola was already there, already seated. She was listening into the conversation as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead and also roll stealth so that you can go unnoticed eavesdropping.
14.
14.
Plus your stealth is down here. So plus 2. So 16.
So you successfully also are listening in. You have a hood up as well because remember, like
You're-
people around here are kind of racist.
Right. Yes, I have a hood. I've been sitting at the bar.
Just kind of
Just a
listening
couple
in.
seats over from us.
Yep.
Well, and so the barkeep, Mary, she would have already known that you were there, but they wouldn't.
Right.
She continues to tell you everything that she knows about these missing loggers. What she tells you is, well, what I've been told is that some of these loggers just have been going out for work and not coming back.
Are there specific places they were last seen?
We know that they were in the hollow forest trying to harvest some trees. Other than that, not much. And Arboria as a town is on the edge of the hollow forest. It's on the southern edge of the hollow forest.
I wonder if this has anything to do with the
But
Raiders.
then she says, it sounds to me like you two are already pretty familiar with the hollow forest region.
That is my ancestral ground. Yes.
And I will make a distinction. You're from like the forest on the other side of the river, so it's it's still the forest, but it's slightly different on the other side of the river.
That's where I lost everything.
And Morthos is becoming increasingly interested in this conversation due to a dragonborn being from the hollow forest. He is extremely interested at this point. And
Does he approach, or is he continuing to?
He continues to listen.
I approach.
What's a half-orc doing here?
Good evening, my friends. Because I'm polite and respectful.
Polite, respectful. Also, like grew up in the city, so yeah.
I have the charm. So
But you're probably wearing some kind of like army regalia.
Or bounty hunter, because she became a bounty hunter after.
Well, you don't look like all the other half-orcs. It's pretty brave of you to be here, honestly.
might I be able to enjoy a drink like everybody else?
This is good manners.
So, I'm gonna scoot down to your level.
Look you in the eye.
I'm
Yes.
6'7", something like that. Young friend, can we talk?
Yes.
Do you mind if we find a common level to where we can see eye to eye?
I'll stand on the bar.
Still like a foot short.
Let me help you to the bar so we can have a conversation. Here, have a seat.
I don't seem like all the other half-orcs.
Yeah, so when you're seated and you're standing on the bar, you're about eye level.
Okay.
So tell me, why are you in Arboria?
I'm here because I've heard there's been a band of raiders, and I need to clean up my name.
All 2 foot of you?
I'll do the-
How are you gonna do it, friend?
Why are you so interested in the Raiders?
That's my business.
Why, you want to go get some raiders?
Possibly.
Okay, my name's Cordelia.
I'm full of wind river.
Well, I'm Sora.
And Morthos approaches the bar. I've become keenly interested in your conversation of raiders, missing timber harvesters. I too am interested in these raiders you speak of.
Well, you gotta get it off yet.
I do not. My name is Morthos. I come from the Hollow Forest.
Chaos.
How do you know my name?
I'm Sora Yarjroot. Of the Archer Dragonborn clan.
The clan that rescued me and healed me.
Good to see you, old friend.
Friend!
I'm like
Good
over
to see
here, like
you.
tearing up. Where have you gone?
I have been on a journey. I've been meditating with the mysterious deity underneath the waterfall.
Can't just be coincidence. We're all here looking for the same group of raiders. We're better with more numbers, more people. Did you hear about the loggers?
Miri chimes in. She says, if you are able to find information on the loggers, satisfy the needs of the town master, he'll pay you for investigating the disappearance.
I could use some money for stuff.
If this leads me down to avenging my family, my tribe, I will go.
Sora, what has become of your tribe?
The same group of raiders that destroyed your family also destroyed ours. My town was decimated, and I come looking for answers and information to avenge them.
Lola, no disrespect, but I place no stock in well-mannered folk.
Well, I got to tell you, I've earned my stripes. But I don't even know if I trust a mystic like yourself. Or what is he?
Yeah.
She's a cleric, yeah, so he's like a priest.
How did you become a cleric in the woods under the waterfall?
I wandered to the waterfall, and a being, a deity, a force drew me behind the waterfall, and that's where I encountered this supernatural force that I meditated with and studied with for over a year.
Wow.
So you must be a pretty strong cleric.
So why would a cleric want to destroy raiders?
They killed my mother, my father, my brother, my wife, and my 2 daughters. I am the last of my tribe, and I must ensure that their names enter legend.
And Miri chimes in again. She says, are you a tiefling?
That I am.
I had heard of a group of tieflings living in the Hollow Forest, but I know that you're often not welcome in the towns of humans. So I want you to know that you're welcome here.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Seems like we're here for the same reasons. Maybe different ways of being here, of motivations, but shall we go talk to this town master?
You can't miss him. The town hall is right next to the general goods store, Glodar's Goods. It's just down the street. You can't miss it.
Let's go.
You said earn your stripes. Are you military?
Yes. I'm also a bounty hunter.
A noble half-orc? I am not so noble.
This is gonna be a dangerous venture. Are you committed to bringing forth justice from these raiders?
Absolutely.
What skills do you bring to this quest?
My strength becomes me.
Little one, what skills do you bring?
I have magical capabilities, and I can heal you guys.
Let's see.
I do a thigh whip and whip off whip one of the glasses on there.
Yeah. So you can thorn. What were you gonna thorn with?
Someone's beer across the way.
So like a vine grows out of the ground and you just whip with. You said you whipped the beer out of their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll to hit actually.
11.
11. Yeah, the bottle shatters.
Dang.
Little one's got some magic.
Little one. I'll come up with a nickname for you.
And you.
Yeah, what do you bring?
I'm a scout and I'm an archer.
Okay. Let's go talk to the town master.
So you walk about 2-3 buildings down, and you reach the town hall. And just inside, the doors are open. Just inside the door, you can see a man. He's sitting kind of at a desk. He's writing on some parchment. He's not really paying that much attention.
Hello, good sir.
Oh, wow.
You see the right time.
So my name is Townmaster Darvin Ambercrown. My family has been in charge of this town for many generations. What can I do for you, fine folk?
We've heard something about lumberjacks going missing.
Yes, we have had some of our lumberjacks go missing while they're out to harvest. We're not entirely certain what is causing this. We aren't even finding bodies or any trace of them. But yes, Townmaster Darvin Ambercrown kind of sends you on your way. So you guys are venturing into the Hollow Forest, which most of you are familiar with. And as you guys are walking, what conversations are you guys having as characters as you're venturing into the forest?
Talking about my life.
Talking about your tribe, talking about your life.
Talking about maybe our backstory in more detail.
Morthos is more reserved, not very talkative. Yeah, I don't think Morthos is very trusting.
You guys are talking a little bit more about your backstory, a little bit more of what brought you to Arboria. As you venture deeper into the forest, you can kind of see the trail of the wagon. There are older tracks, but the fresh tracks kind of end at this point. Everybody can roll for investigation.
Plus 113.
You can kind of discern some recent tracks of people who wandered out but never wandered back. Because you can see a few different pathways leading off the trail, and a lot of these footprints lead away, but then there's another set leading back, But there are at least one or two sets of prints going out, but no returning prints in one of these directions. So you kind of get the impression that these are the loggers that went missing. This is the trail you need to follow.
Is there anything else around?
Any signs of a scuffle or horse traffic?
Well, not at this point, because this is where the wagon was parked, not where the team was last.
Is there anything
Or at least this is where they were last seen. This isn't where they went missing.
Okay.
So you were following a road from Arboria into the forest, and now you're going off the road into the forest itself.
Okay, let's do this thing. I know this place like the back of my hand.
So as you venture further into the forest, can someone roll perception? 12 was the highest.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of hear some rustling, but you can't really pinpoint where it is or what it is.
Strongest and
Well, you didn't hear it because you had a low roll. You didn't hear it.
Did you hear that?
I'm gonna go and get a little closer to the bush, but I'm gonna sneak over there. 17
Nice.
plus 3, 20, 30, 20.
Okay, so you very sneakily make your way into the brush, and on the other side of the brush, you can see two goblins just kind of speaking to each other in their goblin language that you do not understand. None of you speak goblin.
Okay.
But they don't notice
Yeah,
you, but it seems like they were watching you guys and they're now discussing.
Oh, okay. I kind of whisper to them, there's goblins.
Just kind of silently.
Over there.
Okay. So are you going to try to sneak by them, or are you going to try to attack them? What's the plan?
I want to try and attack them.
Okay, if you attack them now, you do get a surprise round.
Okay, yeah, I want to attack.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative. Okay, so first in the order is Morthos.
And we get a surprise round on them.
So you all get to attack them once without them being able to retaliate.
Go ahead. Want me to say what I'm using?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm going with the crossbow.
Dang, D20 plus
20 means that you crit, which means you roll double damage dice.
8, 15.
15 plus 2, so 17. Since you rolled 2 D8s.
One of these goblins is fully dead.
Okay, sweet. Good job, Dad. Nice.
I killed a goblin?
You killed a goblin.
You shot him with your crossbow and it fully downs him. He is on the ground dead.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Poor goblin.
You say a prayer each time you kill something.
Now it is Cora's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use poison spray on the other goblin.
Right. You roll your damage and I roll a con save to see if they take half damage.
Okay. 1.
Goblin took a little bit of that poison spray, but rolls backward to avoid it, getting a full inhale of that poisonous gas. Sora's turn.
Okay. I'll walk over there and try to attack it with my great sword.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. 4 plus 5, 9.
9 does not hit.
God damn it.
Okay, it is Bola's turn because the goblins don't get to go because you got a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
This is the end of the surprise round, though.
The hand axe.
Yes, so you can throw a hand axe or you can swing a hand axe, but your bow is actually probably going to be your best weapon. 19 hits, so roll damage.
3 plus 2, 5.
5 damage. Oh, this goblin, it took an arrow to the chest and it is very close to death.
Do you want to say anything for yourself? Where are these lockers gone?
The goblins do speak and understand common. He says, "What loggers? I'm not here for any loggers."
What are you here for?
He says, "I'm not telling you my business."
Let's kill him. We'll kill you dead just like your friend.
It's Martha's turn again.
To say something?
If you want to attack,
Yes, I'm going to attack with my warhammer since I'm in close proximity.
okay, yeah.
What is it? Oh, not good.
9 plus.
4, 13.
13 does not hit.
Oh.
Dang.
So you swing, but it just barely misses him. It's right in front of his face, and he kind of mocks you for it. He's like, "Oh, first time swinging a hammer, eh?"
This fucker. Now you want to kill a goblin, huh?
It's Cora's turn.
Okay.
Taking out 2 goblins.
I'm gonna try and poison spray again.
Okay.
Hmm.
6.
6 damage. It does succeed on the spell save. It takes half damage, but half damage is still enough for this goblin to choke on the poison and fall over dead. You would all be aware that goblins are not commonly sighted in this forest, and they are an unwelcome
What
intrusion.
are they doing
What are they doing here?
in the forest?
I'm looking around. I'm trying to see if we caused too much of a stir, if anything else noticed us.
Roll perception.
D20
Full 20?
plus 2, so 22.
I'm going to say that you know full well that there is nothing else of a threat nearby, but you do find where the tracks stop, and you see, you can see that there was kind of a struggle here, and then you can see weird-looking footprints and marks that appear to be 2 people being dragged away.
Oh shit. How many sets of footprints are there?
4. But they do look odd. Like, they look very strange.
Do a nature check to see.
Yeah, roll nature to see if you can tell what kind of prints these are.
19 minus 1, so 18.
18, you can tell that this appears to be something unnatural. But that's about, based off of the experiences that you've had, you can't quite pinpoint what exactly it is, but you can tell that it's not something you've ever seen in this forest before.
Okay.
And so now that's two things that you've seen in this forest that you've never seen here before. Goblins, and now these weird tracks of something else.
What's bringing these weirdos to this hollow forest? Sacred grounds.
Keep going. Wait, maybe we should go off the trail instead of staying on it. Maybe we should, like, go next to it.
Get next to it.
Kind of follow parallel.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are kind of walking through the forest for a bit. I would say that most of you kind of get the feeling that you should stay quiet because you don't know when you might encounter something. But you venture out further and further, and it's about a mile past where the spot was. You're now kind of in the middle of the forest, which this is a very big forest. It is miles across. You're in the middle of the forest. You kind of see a clearing. The sun is beginning to set, and you can see in the distance a fire. And now you can hear chatter. You can hear people talking.
Shit.
I'm gonna try and sneak closer.
You're stealthy, huh?
So roll stealth.
I got a 10.
So a 10, I will say you are able to get close without being noticed.
Okay. Can I look around and kind of get a feel for who it might be?
Roll investigation.
Are we like coming up on a town or just a camp?
It's clearly not a town. It is an encampment that is unfamiliar to you.
Okay.
13.
13. You can kind of see these cloaked, hooded figures. They are kind of, looks like they're setting up a ritual, but some of the figures you notice aren't the same as the others. Some of them appear to be humans, but then some of them appear to be something else.
How many are there?
There are 8 total creatures at this encampment.
I sign over to them.
I wonder if you could pass as like a bad, orc or whatever.
They're human.
Oh, they're human. Oh, okay.
But some of them
Appear to be something else.
Oh, freaky. Okay.
Something both unnatural as well as unnerving. Something that just seems wrong.
zombies.
What do we do?
We go around them.
But what if this is where the lockers are being held?
We have to keep the path.
Can we?
You can see that this is where the trail ends. This is where.
That's where we're supposed to go.
Can we make camp and keep monitor on them until daybreak?
Yeah, can we just observe them for a little bit?
So you're trying to watch them from a distance for seeing what they're setting up for?
Yeah.
All right. So as you kind of watch from a distance, you can see these hooded figures and these other kind of roll perception real quick.
For
All of us?
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I got a 2.
D20.
Got a full 20?
Daddy's on
Nat 20?
Yeah,
Those greedy dice really do
Perception.
roll hot all the time. Okay, so dirty 20 and nat 20. You two can tell that these hooded figures seem to be setting up for a dark ritual.
Oh shit.
And the other creatures appear to be walking skeletons.
Nothing good comes from dark rituals.
Yeah, and I hope they're not
We
going to
need to break this
sacrifice.
up fast.
I think we need to. It's about to be a sacrifice.
Can the cleric do anything with his religion or?
Like, are you trying to determine what they're doing for the ritual?
Yeah.
Roll a religion check.
They have a +2 religion.
So dirty 20 or 20 again? 12.
12 + 2.
14.
14, you can tell that these cultists, you can tell that they're cultists because they're performing a dark ritual. They are clearly harnessing the power of the undead.
You could be summoning more from the dead inhabitants.
I think we should make a move.
We need to move fast.
We need to do something. Do you agree? Do you agree? They could be sacrificing these lockers. So.
I agree.
I agree. Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
I sneak up and try and do a stealth attack.
Okay, I am going to say that if you just attack them, we're going to roll initiative and you will get a surprise round.
Okay.
All right, the first to go is going to be Sora.
Okay. I am going to rage and use my great sword.
And so you're going to rush in there and start attacking them?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the skeletons first. They scare me. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you did.
God damn it. 2 + 5 is 7.
7 does not hit.
Damn.
All right, so that is now going to be Morthos' turn. Or no, sorry. Yeah, Morthos' turn.
So I just run in and...
Run in and swing and just miss.
And I'm going with my, I'm going to use my
crossbow. That's what he has.
Okay, so you're going to use your crossbow. What are you aiming at? What are you aiming
I'm aiming for the human.
Okay, so you're going for the cultist, not the skeleton.
6, 13.
16.
So 16 hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
4 + 1, 5.
So you deal 5 damage. Okay, so one of those cultists takes an arrow right in the shoulder, and it really it makes him stop to turn around, but he is clearly in anguish and pain as he prepares to attack when he is able. It is Vola's turn.
Oh. What? Oh, I'm gonna do the longbow, and I'm gonna help with the skeletons.
Okay, so you're rolling to hit one of the skeletons.
6.
6 +
Oh,
4.
I'm swinging a miss.
Use
So 10.
Longbow.
So it's a 10.
You said 10?
Uh-huh.
10 does not hit.
Damn it.
So the arrow just whizzes right through the ribs.
Damn it.
And that makes it now Cora's turn.
Okay. What's she gonna do?
I'm gonna try and use, I guess, poison spray on the same guy that was hit by the crossbow.
Okay, are you closing in that distance? Because it is a 10-foot range on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the distance and
Go for the cultist.
go for the cultist.
Roll damage. So you roll how much damage?
4.
4. He fails to resist. He takes the full 4 damage. That cultist, gasping for breath, falls over dead.
Ooh. Little one.
And that now makes it the cultist's turn.
Oh,
Oh,
And I'm close to them right now. I'm close to them right now.
Both of you are close to them, and the 2 of you did from a distance.
Can
So,
they see you?
Yeah, probably.
so,
I'm 2 foot nothing of you.
so the 3 remaining cultists each pull their swords. One is going to come and attack Cora.
No!
Does a 7 hit?
Nope.
Nope. So that cultist lunges in, slashes towards you, but goes right over your head.
So you know,
Another
where it
cultist
hits.
comes in to swing at Sora, fully misses, and actually drops its sword.
Hell yeah, can I pick it up?
I mean, you can, but there's not really a reason to.
I just pick it up.
And then a third cultist is going to also take a swing at Sora.
Come at me, bro.
And that does hit, because I assume a 19 hits.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so they are going to roll damage.
Nothing more control, please.
And you take 5 points of slashing damage. But you're raging, right?
Yes.
So you take half.
Okay, so like 2.
So when you half in D&D, it's if it's a decimal, you round down.
Okay, so 2.
2.
Raging.
So I'm at 10 hit points now. Yeah.
And so now it is the skeleton's turn.
Ah, fuck.
So you roll all of these at once. Yeah, there's still 4 skeletons. So with their short bows, these skeletons take aim, one at each of you. They all miss.
Oh, thank God.
All 4 of them take aim with their short bows, and all of them miss.
Yeah.
So it is now Sora's turn again.
Okay. I'm going up to one of the cultists, and I'm gonna attack him with my my gray sword again.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
9 plus 5, 14.
14 hits.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So 2d6 plus 3.
And when you're raging, you do an additional +2 damage.
Okay. So 5 plus 1, so 6 plus the damage that I already have is 3. So that's 9 plus 2.
Should be, yeah.
So 11.
Yeah, so you swing and cleave straight through one of these guys. He falls in 2 pieces. It is now Morthos' turn.
Okay, I am going to go with my Warhammer this time.
Okay, so you're closing the distance, you're approaching. Okay, are you attacking a skeleton or a cultist?
I'm attacking a cultist.
Okay.
16.
16 plus 4, 20, dirty 20.
Dirty
20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
2 plus 2.
2 plus 2, 4.
4 damage. So he is still standing, but honestly, you could hear a crunch.
Ooh.
It is Bola's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna use my sword.
So you're gonna close the distance, get closer, and attack with your sword. Okay.
Yeah, rolling to 20. 20. Nat 20.
That means you crit. So roll double damage dice. It also automatically hits.
So roll 2 beats.
Are you attacking the same cultist? Okay.
10 plus 3. 3 plus 3.
Yeah, he is fully dead.
Nice.
Tell me how you end him.
Cut its head off.
His body thumps to the ground and his head topples away. It is now Cora's turn.
Let's go, Cora.
Oh, Cora.
And there's 1 cultist left, still 4 skeletons.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that last cultist.
Okay.
I'm gonna use poison spray on them.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage, and I will roll to resist with a con save.
God damn it. 1.
I'm just gonna say it takes 1 damage.
Cora.
Cora!
Drunk bitch.
I should not have had that.
Last ale.
Okay, so he takes a little bit of, he inhales a little bit, but he rolls away, seeing the first cultist fully die from inhaling that noxious gas. It is now that last cultist's turn. He is going to roll to hit Cora with his sword.
No! Can I jump in front of her?
And he misses.
Okay.
Yay, Cora.
Again, just swinging over your head. They're used to fighting taller. It is the skeleton's turn. So a skeleton approaches each of you. Okay, so with their short sword, okay, only one of them hit, and I'm going to say that it hits Sora.
Good job. She's taking some damage. It's battle, but she's raging.
Yeah.
That is 8 damage.
But half because she's
But
wearing
half, so 4.
4 damage. Okay, she's down to 6.
So what, how many points does it take, damage points does it take to die?
If you reach 0, you fall unconscious and are dying. If someone heals you, you can come back up. If you roll death saves, and if you're successful, you remain unconscious at 0 hit points. If you're unsuccessful, you die.
You can't play that character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You're a cleric. I also have a healing power.
But
It's,
do I want to waste it on a Dragonborn? I guess I do, they saved me.
you got hit with 4 points damage. Okay, so now at 6 points. I'll be fine. Let's kill these bitches.
Okay. It is now Sora's turn.
Okay.
There's 1 cultist left and still 4 skeletons.
Still 4 skeletons. One of the skeletons. That motherfucker. I go to that skeleton with my great sword.
Roll to hit.
Oh, fuck. 6 plus 5, 11.
11 is not a hit.
God.
You-
I yell in his face, fuck
It
you!
slices through the negative space where there would be a cut.
Just keep
You just keep stabbing like the empty spaces between. It is now Morthos' turn.
Okay, I'm using my warhammer on the skeleton that Becca. Son of a 11.
11 total.
Yeah.
11 does not hit.
Damn it!
So you swing right through this skeleton.
And we're both just standing here like, ah!
It is Volna's turn.
Come on, Bubba.
I'm gonna do my hand axe now.
Which you can either throw or swing just normally.
I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. You're throwing it at a skeleton or the last cultist?
Skeleton. We gotta get those guys down.
Yeah, all of them are at full health still.
Man.
18.
Yeah.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
2.
Plus 3.
God.
So 5 damage. You slice at this skeleton and you knock one of its arms off.
Okay. Is that it?
That is the end of your turn. It is now Cora's turn.
Come on, let's get rid of these people.
There's still 1 cultist standing and 4 skeletons.
Oh my gosh.
So is that cultist, like, if I kill that cultist, would that, like, are they connected to the
Roll perception.
6 plus 2, 8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
With an 8, you know the cultist summoned the skeleton. That's all you know.
I'm gonna use my deductive reasoning and go for the cultist. So I'm going to do. Okay. I'm gonna go for the thorn whip, and also drag it so the guy's in between me and so we flank them.
Okay, yeah.
5 plus 4, 9.
9 does not hit.
Damn it! But what is with these dimes?
That makes it that last cultist's turn. He is going to take a swing at Vola.
Oh.
And he misses.
Oh.
And it is now the skeleton's turn. They are going to each take a swing at each of you.
Skeleton.
1 hits Morthos, 1 hits Vola. And a little damage. One of you takes 8 damage, the other one takes 3.
Oh, fuck.
So Morthos takes 3 damage, Vola takes 8.
How many did Vola get?
8.
8.
Oh shit.
She's down
So,
to 4.
Yeah, we're to 4.
And now it is Morthos' turn. Or
Sword.
It is Sora's turn, you're correct.
I'm going to the cultist.
The last cultist?
Yeah. I'm gonna do my greatsword again.
Okay.
18 plus 5. So I'm still raging. So that's 23.
23 hits.
So 4 plus 5.
And you, he is fully dead, and as you slice through him and he falls to the ground, the skeletons tumble into piles.
Yeah.
And you can see by the fire that they have set, you can see 2 humans tied up with sacks over their heads.
I rush over to them. I go help.
And as you release them, they thank you, and they explain what they heard from these cultists as they were explaining their plans. They said, it seems that these cultists have been hiring mercenaries to clear out this forest so that they can use it for dark rituals.
Oh shit.
And there does seem to be someone in charge that's at the top that I don't know.
Well, get back to your families.
They said, will you escort us back to town? We are too frightened to be out here on our own right now. It is nighttime now.
Brilliantly. Yes.
Go on.
Okay, and so you escort these loggers back to their homes. There is a celebration. Their families rejoice in their return. And the townmaster pays your group collectively 50 gold pieces.
So we split it up 4 ways, 25, or no?
Back to the dragon's claw.
How much would it be? 50 divided by 4 did.
12 and a half. Back to the dragon's claw for a
So 12.
celebratory drink.
12 with the remainder of what? Because, well, I guess half, they can split it into silver pieces.
How about the final blue?
So everybody gets 12 gold pieces plus 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Because there's a 10 to 1 silver to gold.
Okay. We get
Cool.
a beer at the end.
Yeah, I'm ready to get there.
Rejoice.
But that ends your adventure for the day.
Yay!
Good job, Daniel. That was outstanding.
The Parks Family Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you like to play Dungeons and Dragons? Would you like to play in a campaign with the host of our show? Now you can! Book a session with Dungeon Master Daniel Byford on startplaying.games. Find the link in the episode description.